Eric here at Interface Children Family Services. About 18 months ago, I addressed you after we had 3 domestic violence homicides in a very short period of time here in Camarillo. You might remember Janet Huntington, one of those victims. Well, here we are now, 18 months later, and we've had 2 domestic violence homicides in as many months in the Conejo Valley. This last weekend, Parisa Siddiqui lost her life in a tragic and scary shooting at a mall in Thousand Oaks. So we get questions, of course, because Interface works with a lot of domestic violence victims every day of the year. We get questions about why these things continue to happen, why women don't leave their abusers, so we thought we would want to try to address that with you today. So it is difficult for domestic violence victims to leave their abusers for many reasons. They are appropriately afraid for increased violence after they disclose abuse, and we hear a lot of accounts of that, and so that's a real fear for women. They are also oftentimes isolated from friends or family that make these decisions difficult. And in the case of this family, the victim and her ex-husband had 2 small children together, which connected them. And so there are a lot of reasons why women continue to be at risk and why it's important for us as a community to do something about that. We hear from people all the time, what can I do about it? Well, there is something that you can do about it. What you can do is be that person that is supportive to victims. Give them the sense of courage and support that we as a community are going to be there for them if they come forward. If you see something that looks not right, say something about it. Get law enforcement involved. Call us. Let us be part of that solution. If you are in contact with someone who is at risk at home, let them know that they can call 211 day or night and get support for finding out where our shelters are, or getting in touch with our domestic violence hotline staff, which we can do immediately, day or night. These are things that you can do to be part of the solution. Join with Interface in supporting and promoting prevention. Parisa was a young woman. She was a teenager less than a decade ago. We're in many of the high schools talking to them about how to recognize and to prevent domestic violence relationships from starting in the first place. That really would have been the best thing here. And so you could be part of supporting that work that Interface does. It's going to take all of us to make a difference in our community and prevent yet another tragic domestic violence homicide in our community. Let's do that together.